Welcome back, everyone. Well, you can't deny a couple of facts, and those facts are that the kids today face challenges that kids of my generation, they just didn't face. And it really comes down to three areas. It comes down to drugs, of course, it comes down to alcohol, but how about the third one, bullying? A lot more pervasive than you might think. Well, we found out that there's a fundraiser going on that's directing bullying, and the organizations involved are just passionate about this subject, so we invited them on. So joining me today is Janine Stuchin, who is the Executive Director of the Prevention Council in Saratoga County, and Tank, kind of like Sting or The Edge or something like that, right? Is that how it goes? Aptly named. Tank is here to talk about it from the perspective of the club that he's president of, the Renegade Pigs, local chapter, Saratoga chapter, right? National club, but Saratoga chapter.
That's correct.
Okay, so with that framework, let's just jump into bullying. Janine, I'm going to start with you, okay? As executive director of the Prevention Council, you face a lot of issues with kids.
Absolutely.
So tell me a bit about the pervasive bullying and the effect it has on a kid.
Absolutely. In our county is no different than any other, and our work, because youth face many challenges, is to help youth navigate life's challenges. And we engage schools, parents, and the youth and students themselves to make it a healthier community for them and to be able to make positive decisions in their lives.
Right. Now, part of that, of course, is classroom training, I think you were telling me before we went on air, and workshops. Give me a sense of, when you go into the school, what is it like to talk to?
Sure. Our educators, we have a team of 4 educators that go into nearly every school district in Saratoga County. We have a series of classroom programs called Protecting You, Protecting Me. We have a program called Too Good for Violence. We work at every level from elementary through high school, and certainly with age-appropriate topics as we go through the years.
You know, and of course those age-appropriate topics change as the generations go by. You know, we talk a lot to law enforcement, and they're telling us that the kids that are 10 and 11 years old today remind me of the kids in my generation who are 18. You know, the exposure alone. Right?
Absolutely. Social media has been a blessing and a curse. It certainly has created an enhanced communication, but certainly perhaps a nasty word or comment that might have been whispered in someone's ear now is that much more intimidating when it's blasted over social media with visual images and can just be very much circulated.
It's so damaging to a kid because, you know, they're at a very vulnerable age.
And they don't understand repercussions.
And they don't understand repercussions, that's true. So Tank,
Yes,
you got wind that the Prevention Council was working in bullying. What got you and your club involved?
Well, last year, my couple guys in my chapter, we visited a young man who was putting together a bowling against bullying event held in Clifton Park. We went, we met him, we supported the event, and shortly after that, a coworker of my wife's lost their daughter to bullying.
Hey.
And that's when the call went out. That's when we decided, you know what, we need to help address this and bring it to the forefront.
I got you. So you contacted? So,
yep, my vice president contacted Janine. We sat down, told her what we were looking to do, and we started the work to get it done.
And where the rubber meets the road, pun intended, they put together an event right here in Saratoga that's going to be right next door at Gaffney's. So let's talk a little bit about the event. But just before we do that, Renegade Pigs, sort of a strange name, but before we went on air, I was asking Tank, who are the members?
The Renegade Pig is a national motorcycle club.
Yeah.
We consist of peace, police, and firefighters on the job presently or retired. And we just...
It's a real brotherhood, right?
Yes, it is. We have chapters across the nation. We get together as much as we possibly can. Each club does the same thing we're doing here, looking to support different events and different problems that we see come up in life.
Well, you certainly focused on a very important one this time, I'll tell you that. So let's talk about the event. Saturday, May 9, day before Mother's Day.
Yes.
Right next door here in Gaffney's. Tell me a bit about the event, Tank.
The event is from 1 to 5. We're actually put a ride together that's going to start at noon at the Sheriff's Department in Saratoga.
Okay. Oh, Mike Zerlo.
Yep, Sheriff Zerlo is totally on board, and he has allowed us to gather there at the department at noon. The address is 6010 County Farm Road. If anybody needs to
know where
put it
is.
in their GPS, we're going to ride from there around the lake to Gaffney's, and there we're going to have.
You mentioned you're going to have some music.
We have a band. They're called 2096.
Okay, I got to give our viewers the backstory on this. I'm thinking 2096. Man, that's a long way away. These must be like 1-year-olds or 2-year-olds. Come to find out that 2096 is an inside, not joke, but
no,
it's
a law enforcement code
Yes.
for a crazy person on the loose.
and the band is made up of law enforcement.
Yes, they are. They're made up of Schenectady police officers.
Oh, I think that's really something. And you got some food, refreshments.
Yep, Gaffney's is providing food and refreshments. We've went to different businesses in the area. They provided us with items to raffle off. We have T-shirts for sale. We have 50-50 raffles. And, parents, children, everybody's welcome. You don't have to be a biker.
Yeah, right. I think that's an important thing to note, that all of these funds are going to such a worthy cause, the Prevention Council, but you don't have to be a biker.
Not at
The
all.
only thing I'm sad about is you're taking my parking space, so I'm going to have to move
We'll
my
give
car.
it back to you later in the evening. We promise.
Yeah, I have a feeling there won't be an argument about that. So Saturday, May 9, Gaffney's, the outdoor patio. It's heaven there. Janine, you mentioned that you're going to have materials there for people.
Absolutely, we'll be there.
So that they will know, so you have the opportunity to, and if it's not touching you and your family, it's touching your friends and your friends' children. So make sure that you carve out a little time, Saturday afternoon, May 9, get over to Gaffney's there. They got food, they got a band, 2096. You got Tank and his gang, and you've got Janine and her gang. This sounds like a fun afternoon.
We hope so.
Good, and it's going to such a worthy cause.
That's
Right.
what we're hoping for.
Yes.
All we got to pray for is good weather.
Yeah, you'll get good weather. I got a feeling about this. Thank you both very much for
Thank
coming
you.
in
Thank you.
and helping raise awareness for this. To see this interview again, you can head to our website, looktvonline.com.